Welcome back to Indian Trace. I'm on a construction cut of the backside of B&B Field. And of course they occupied right here, and I've found quite a few artifacts that I'm going to show you. There's a couple steps I want to go through here. And I just want to put this plug out. I saw something across the way here. There's some deer running up there. I don't know if you can even see them. I'm watching them right now with my naked eyes, and I can see that going back up the trail. Maybe they heard my voice. I don't know how good their hearing are. I know their hearing's not that great, but they probably smelled me. I see a piece right here in the wash. It's been a dry day, full of beans out in the field. Not a whole lot to see. I just figured I'd come and sweat my lunch. And I found some really great artifacts here on the ground. We're going to check those out in a minute. Something across the way. Look at these pieces. Has caught my eye across over here on that washout bank. And I see something right here in the washout, and I know that they were here. Don't know if that's broken yet. We'll find out, right? Let's go check, see if I can find that, and we'll do a little join the hunt. We'll come back, check those pieces out, and see if that other piece in the wash is full. I don't trust one step here not producing artifacts. Just some great stuff. So, let's see if I can see what caught my eye. It's probably a piece of quartz or what have you. You never know, all bets are off, right? Good places to check when it comes to construction. This washed out bank, they had to make an easement for the dirt here, right next to a couple really well occupied Indian sites. There it is. I don't know what that is. Looks like a piece of pottery maybe. If I can show you this and get the focus working. I don't know what my range is. It's a nice piece of pottery, but look at this right here. Not taking too much time. I will say this as we check this out. That looks like a piece of something that's not man-made right here. I mean, there's that piece of pottery I just found. And here's the one I just flipped. I can tell by the way it feels and how thick it is, and it's concave. I could tell that's a piece of ancient Indian pottery. If I even get a little bit of clean on it, I could tell its color. A couple pieces of Indian pottery are fine. And as we join the hunt here, you never know on a wash bank like this what you're going to see. Just try to take my time a little bit and not to, you know, you step right on or walk right over a smoker. You don't ever know. I'm sure we all do it. We hate to admit that we do it. Just finished out here, pretty much all done on my lunch, and I was able to listen to the whole presidential rally last night in Arizona. If you have the guts and you're willing just to have an open mind. Now, I'm not sold out. I'm not sold out on anybody. I don't even step up to try to hold Donald Trump's hand. But if you're a true American, if you're a patriot, you'll hold everyone accountable to the Constitution, to the Bill of Rights, with all this washout. So I share my sentiments about it. But it was a fantastic rally. His sentiments were for you, were for me, the American people. If you listen closely, you can hear that he's not a hypocrite. You can hear that he's lived it for decades. You can hear what direction he wants to take the nation. And you can get behind it if you believe in the Constitution of the United States, if you believe in equality, equal justice under the law, on and on and on. That rally was great. Let's look at these artifacts that I found, and we'll check, see if this is full. I won't get too long in it. Look at these. First, some of the great basic field finds and materials. Great stuff, right? Welcome to Indian Trace. And as I was mentioning the rally in Arizona, if you have the time or you go out, pull it up. Pull it up on YouTube. Listen to him. Make up your own mind about politics. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to, God mercy, the mainstream news media.
he'll make a case for it on his rally. He makes an honest and true case against them. Unfortunately, well, I think they're blackmailed, coerced, and unfortunately bought out. It's sickening. It's sickening to most of the American people, which they proved in the election. So, anyway, he talks about a whole lot more than that. Veteran issues, security issues, vision going forward. So listen to it. I'll put a good political interest link on this that will have to do with something else, I think. John Rappaport is a fantastic journalist. I think I'll put a couple links up for him. Move forward with, and I would just employ any American, with your own thoughts. Not my ideas, but your own thoughts and your own mind, and that's the best way to do it. I know this is a point, but I don't know if it's broken. Oh, it's a nice point, too. What a bonus on the day. Can you see it? Look at that. Hot. About 95 degrees out here. Now, it's worthwhile coming down here and sweating. Look at that piece of rhyolite, will you? Thanks everybody for entering. If you're interested in getting some of these great artifacts, or you wanted to enter, appreciate you entering the Indian Trace Moving Day giveaway. That's a fantastic point right there. Since it's right out of the wash, I'll drop it right back down in there if we can get a good picture of it. Look at that. Try to get in the shade so we can compare it with some things. It's a fantastic point, though. Look at this. Appreciate your interest in Indian Trace, and your interest hopefully has grown politically. Politics are so important. They don't need to be antagonistic. They can be straightforward and honest, and I think that's where our president has gained a huge popularity. Straightforward, straight interest in the United States of America and in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. That actually makes some people upset. I mean, what on earth, right? Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace, and hope you find out there.